A congresswoman from Hawaii invited a Syrian-born advocate for refugees to President Donald Trump's joint address to Congress in hopes that he would mention the Syrian crisis as part of his agenda. Our EBC Hawaii correspondent ALFRED has this report.
Hawaii's Democratic representative Tulsi Gabbard welcomed Tima Kurdi, co-founder of the Kurdi Foundation and advocate for refugees worldwide, to be her guest at President Trump's very first joint address to Congress. Kurdi, a Canadian citizen, had a sister-in-law and two nephews who drowned while en route to Greece on their way to seek refuge from the Syrian war in 2015. Both women share a common bond in urging Congress to pass the Stop Arming Terrorists Act, which aims to end policy of using American taxpayer dollars to provide direct and indirect support to armed militants in order to overthrow the government of President Bashar al-Assad. To recall, Tulsi Gabbard earlier this year went on a secret fact-finding mission to Syria, which resulted in a surprise meeting with the Syrian leader. Trump did not specify Syria in his speech, hence the following morning, both Gabbard and Kurdi stood outside the U.S. Capitol, urging the president and Congress to get behind the proposed legislation. Meanwhile, according to a report from Hawaii News Now, the all-Democratic Congressional team were, as expected, not impressed with the speech, as they were closely listening to policy hints that could impact Hawaii's biggest economic drivers, namely tourism and defense. One positive takeaway, however, was Trump's promise for the largest increase in national defense spending in U.S. history, to the tune of $54 billion. Congresswoman Colleen Hanabusa stated that she was pleased with the president's plan to invest in defense, but was equally concerned with domestic programs that may be cut drastically to pay for it. So for now, in order for Trump to push any of his agenda in this part of the globe, Republicans will have to work closely with the all-Democratic congressional team, not to mention the governor and the state legislature behind me, which comprise mostly of, you guessed it, Democrats. Reporting from Honolulu, Hawaii, I'm ALFRED for Eagle News. I'm Juan with 25.